hello, and welcome to your favorite podcast. Lessons straight from the heart where stories shape destiny. I am your host, Mail Dopsy. Life doesn't come with a manual. Sometimes it feels like we're handed a blank page and told to figure it out as we go. And just when we think we've got it all figured out, life has a way of turning everything upside down. Today's story is about the courage it takes to start over and the unexpected beauty that can come from rebuilding. I was 28 when my life fell apart. I had just gone through a painful breakup, lost my job, and moved into a tiny apartment that felt more like a prison than a home. For weeks, I sat on the floor, surrounded by unpacked boxes, wondering how I'd ended up here. I felt like a failure, like I'd wasted years of my life chasing dreams that had slipped through my fingers. I remember looking out the window one night, watching the rain fall and thinking, is this it? Is this all my life is going to be? One day, I forced myself to leave the apartment. I ended up at a small cafe where I sat alone, nursing a cup of coffee. An older man sat down at the table next to me. He didn't say much at first, but after a while, he turned to me and said,
"Is everything okay? Are you okay? You look really sad. What could the problem be? You look like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Every time your cup of coffee leaves your lips and you gulp down the contents, you look even sadder." Well, you know what they say, the difference between a stepping stone and a stumbling block is how you use them. I know that look. I am familiar with it. It's the look of hopelessness and anxiety, all masked up in one straight face, just to make everyone think that everything is okay, even though it's not. I've been there myself. Sometimes life doesn't go the way we plan, but starting over isn't the end. It's just a great chance to rewrite your story.
His words stayed with me. I realized that starting over wasn't a sign of failure. It was an opportunity. It was a chance to let go of what wasn't working and create something new, something that truly reflected who I was. I decided to take the leap and move to a new city, a new town, and a new state in a new country. Looking back today, I am happy and grateful for the kind man's words. It gave me the leap I needed in life. Starting over is never easy. Whether it's a career change, a relationship ending, or a personal loss, the weight of rebuilding can feel overwhelming. But in those moments of uncertainty, we often discover strengths we didn't know we had. We learn to adapt, to grow, and to find beauty in the unexpected. Now, let's hear from one of our viewers, Kemi, who shared a story about starting over after a major setback.
2 years ago, I was diagnosed with a serious illness. It forced me to leave my job and put my life on hold. At first, I felt like my world had ended. But during my recovery, I discovered a passion for painting. It started as a way to pass the time, but it quickly became my lifeline. Now I'm healthier and I've started selling my artwork. I never would have discovered this part of myself if I hadn't been forced to start over. Sometimes, the hardest moments lead to the most beautiful discoveries.
Kemi's story is a powerful reminder that starting over isn't the end. It's a new beginning. It's a chance to rediscover ourselves and create a life that's truly our own. Now it's your turn. Have you ever faced a moment where you had to start over? Maybe it was a career change, a move, or a personal loss. What did you learn from that experience? Share your story in the comments, because every story of resilience inspires someone else to keep going. If this story touched your heart, don't just scroll. Subscribe for more daily stories that speak straight from the heart. Turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. And if you know someone who's facing a new beginning, share this with them. Lessons straight from the heart, where stories shape destiny. Follow at Maildopsy on all major platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Discord, Threads, and X. New episodes daily. Stay tuned. Remember, life is a story. Let's tell it together. New episodes daily. Stay tuned.